Hello, it's Jennifer from Sea Lemon. Today I will show you a few different ways to make your own snow globe. I wanted to go a more non-traditional route with these, and with the exception of the more winter-looking ones, these can be displayed all year round. Before we start, I want to give you some tips. Almost anything can be used as the object inside. I think small toys are fun just as long as it's waterproof, and if it's not, you can paint or spray a protectant on it first. To glue your object, I found that the glue gun works, but not on everything and not all of the time. So if you want to make sure your object stays while it's in the globe, try a stronger glue and one that dries waterproof. Adding a little glycerin to your snow globe will make the snow or glitter float around slower. It's a nice touch, but it's totally optional, and it is hard to find in local stores. I'll put a link down below to where I found mine, as well as a full list of the supplies I used. Okay, let's make some snow globes. For this first one, I'm using an empty baby food jar. I like the small size, but of course you can recycle any other food jar of your choice. For the object, I saw this Yeti or abominable snowman in the toy aisle, and I thought, yes, I need this cool guy in a snow globe. I thought this lid would look better in a different color, so I spray painted it an aqua blue. After a couple of coats and some drying time, this Yeti is ready to stand on the lid, so I added some glue gun to the feet and put him in place. Next, I added some glitter to the jar, then poured in some distilled water. You can use tap water if you want to, but distilled will make your globe a lot more clear because it has no minerals in it. I thought the Yeti would look good with some snowballs in the jar, so I used these really tiny 5mm pom-poms. But in order to make the pom-poms float around with the glitter, I had to kind of squeeze them in water like a sponge, so that the water soaks in and they have weight to them, otherwise they will just stay on the top of your globe. I then added those to the jar, along with a dollop of glycerin, and topped it off with more water. Put the lid on, and now this Yeti is just chillin' in his Disco Blizzard snow globe. For this next one, I wanted to try a clamp jar. You can leave the clamp on, but I will show you what it looks like with it off. I'm going for some cactus plant life in this one, and to raise it up a bit in the globe, I'm using a bottle cap. I glued it down with some E6000, and you can do this bottle cap thing with any of the globes if your object is just too short for the entire container. While I let that dry for a bit, I removed the clamp from the jar with a pair of needle nose pliers. If you leave the clamp on, it will make this globe more watertight, but I wanted to go for a cleaner look, so I took it off. And for this glass lid to sit easier on a tabletop, I traced it on a piece of cork, cut it out, and then glued it to the top. And I think the cork actually goes well with the plant life because it looks more like dirt. Now I'm using the same strong glue to glue the bottle cap to the inside of the lid and let this whole piece dry overnight. Then add some glitter to the jar. I'm going with gold because it kind of matches the dirt and the cactus. Add the water, and also I'm going with some snowballs in this one too. Add the glycerin, and now that the jar is ready, I'm going to prep the lid. Flip up the gasket so you can add some strong glue on the bottom of it and on the top. This will seal the lid to the jar so the water doesn't leak out. Add the lid to the jar and make sure that it's sitting evenly, and you can go around the seal with strong glue to prevent any leaks. Let this whole thing dry overnight, and then you can turn it over to see your snow globe. I live in a desert and I rarely see snow, so this snowy desert globe is the closest thing I'm going to get to it. This next globe idea makes a great personal gift, and I'm using a mason jar for this one. You can make the globe more personal with a letter of the person's first name or last name. I found this wood letter, which I painted black to make it waterproof. You can also add some color to the lid with some spray paint or some acrylic paint. I took this outside to spray it this neon pink. And while I let that dry, I'm gluing the letter down. But first, I recommend sanding the inside of the lid a little so that the glue has some texture to stick to. Glue the base of the letter down, and now that the outside of the lid is dry, I'm going to add the glittery contents into the jar. I'm using star confetti with more glitter to add a shiny celebration inside this jar. Add distilled water, glycerin, and the lid. To be honest, I think I went a little overboard with the stars because they are a little heavier than the glitter, so they fall to the bottom really fast, but I still think this globe makes a fun personal gift. This next globe is probably my favorite and the easiest. I found this plastic water globe at the craft store, and it's basically a container made for you to make a custom snow globe. I thought it'd be fun to add this guy because dinosaurs are awesome, and this one came already glued onto this green round base. This water globe comes with an interior seal which makes it even more waterproof, and this is what I'm going to glue the dinosaur to. I used a glue gun and placed it on top, then added green glitter and some starburst confetti. Add distilled water to the globe, and then glycerin, then the interior seal with the dinosaur on it, and tighten the lid. As an extra step to decorate the lid, I'm cutting a strip from this patterned paper which is the same height as the lid, and taping it on around the lid. And now this fun dino globe is ready to go. And it's really cool how the round globe magnifies your object. The dinosaur looks a lot larger than it really is. I really like how all of these turned out, and I hope these gave you some ideas on how you can customize your own snow globe. If you try any of these methods out, I would love to see your project pictures, so share those on any of my social links and follow me while you're there. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and for more DIY, be sure to subscribe to my channel, Sea Lemon, and you can check out more fun projects right here, like a DIY shaving cream marble project, and for another jar project, check out these DIY lava lamps. You can find all of these links in the description below, and I will see you guys next time.